Welcome to Knit and Crochet with the Gilmoregirl. My name is Cheryl. If you are new to the channel, thank you very much for joining me. Welcome. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you very much for coming back and spending some time with me. And welcome back. So, this is a knitting and crocheting primarily podcast. I'm kind of out of sorts here. I haven't done this for about a month, so I'm kind of out of practice. But I'm so sorry I haven't done a video for quite a while. I hope nobody has been worried or anything, but yeah, I actually had a really bad flu for about 2 weeks, and I had planned on doing a video like 3 weeks ago. Then I got busy with babysitting, and then I got the flu. So yeah, the flu was really bad. The worst I've ever had it, I think. It was, I gotta move my camera again, sorry. Yeah, the flu was the worst I've ever had. It was horrible, and I had diabetes, or not diabetes, diarrhea, and it was so bad that I was literally sitting on the toilet drinking water because as a diabetic, first of all, you have to be hydrated because when you have that much diarrhea, it's not good, right? So I'm drinking water and sitting on the toilet, and it's just like, oh, it was horrible. And it lasted for about 2 weeks. So, and then being a diabetic, I had to eat because if I don't eat, my blood sugar will go too low and I have to eat. So I'm trying to eat and keep it down. And oh, it was just awful. So, but I made it through. Oh, sorry. So I'm still a little nauseous. My stomach, the digestive system's kind of bad right now. Not that you really need to know this. I just thought I'd tell you, just in case you're wondering. My digestive system's not really that good right now because I wasn't able to eat very well for about a week and a half. And so when I started eating, the digestive system kind of, went bad. But it's starting to feel better. I just had some shepherd's pie, which was really good. And I'm starting to get my appetite back, so that's good. As long as I don't get all my appetite back because I want to lose weight. But I just had some shepherd's pie from a restaurant. There's a corner store down. They're not called corner stores anymore. We used to call them corner stores. What are they called now? Anyways, like a mini mart is what it's called. It's called Bob's Mini Mart. So anyways, they have a little restaurant beside it where this lady does catering, and her name's Mary, and she makes like the best food. And so she makes frozen dinners that you could just like pop in the microwave, and they're really good prices. So I got some shepherd's pie, and that's like my Thanksgiving dinner. Oh, happy Thanksgiving weekend. It's Friday. I never did tell you the date. It's Friday. What date is it? October 5th, 2018. So on Monday, I guess, or Sunday is Thanksgiving. For Canada, at least. I know in the U.S. it's in November, but in Canada it's in October. So happy Thanksgiving to all my Canadian friends, and I hope you have a good one. And I'm just going to spend time alone and just have some time to relax and get over the flu completely and enjoy life. So that's what I'm going to do. But I thought I'd do a little video today and let you know what's been going on. I do have good, well, okay, let's start with my knitting projects. We'll start with that because that's basically what you're here for, right? So I haven't done a lot of knitting and crocheting lately. I made some dishcloths for my dad. Ends up my dad is, he lives in another city in a little island, part-time, but he's going to be moving there full-time soon, him and his wife. And they have a small little church there. And I found out that all the dishcloths I've been making have been going to the church as a donation from my dad and his wife to the church. They give them dishcloths, and they use them in the kitchen and for giving to people who need dishcloths and for, the church, basically, the community. So I thought that was great, and my dad said, yeah, well, make as many as you can, and I will buy them, and it'll be my donation to the church. And I thought, oh, wow, cool. So I feel kind of bad about charging him money for it. But, I mean, I can't afford to buy the yarn. So, and I'd like to make it a little bit out of it. So, and he's willing to pay it. So, I mean, I kind of have to charge him for it. But, yeah, so I'm going to be making some more dishcloths soon. So I just made a whole bunch. And he bought them and I gave it to him. And I'm going to be making quite a bit more. I'm also, I'll talk about what I'm going to talk about in a minute, but So I haven't done a lot of knitting and crocheting apart from dishcloths, but I have done a little bit of loom knitting because I'm really enjoying loom knitting. I'm trying to move my camera so it looks right. My chair leans back, so it's kind of hard to, I mean, it's comfortable because you lean back, but anyways, I got like nothing in the background. That looks kind of boring. I don't know why I did that, but anyways. We'll just, say that I'm just trying to get over the flu and I'm a bit nuts right now, We'll blame it on that. I didn't take a lot of my medication when I was sick too, so I was kind of nuts. It was kind of fun actually because I was so out of it with the flu and being dehydrated and stuff that I really didn't know what was going on. Take plus the fact that I wasn't on my medication for my psychiatric problems, and I was kind of like kind of nuts. It was kind of fun, but it kind of scary. But I was home alone, so I was okay with it. I just kind of talked to the people in my head, and it was actually kind of fun. But now I'm back on my medication, so I'm quote unquote normal now. Normal as I'm gonna get, at least. And then my brother was really great. Oh, I gotta tell you, my brother. I don't know if you're watching this, John, but God bless you. So when I first got sick, my dad was in town, and so he bought me some ginger ale and he did my laundry and everything, and bought me some stuff, and I was like really grateful for it. But he had a wedding to go to that weekend, last weekend. It was his stepson's wedding, my stepbrother's wedding, and so he didn't want to get sick. He didn't want to give him to get sick as well as everybody else at the wedding, right? So he kind of stayed away from me for the first 2 weeks. Well, the whole 2 weeks I had it. He kind of stayed away from me. But at one point, he came up to drop something off for me, and my brother came with them, and my brother came in and gave me a hug. I was like, John, and I just started crying. I don't think I cried in front of him, but when he left, I just bawled. I was like, he has no idea how much that meant to me. Just because, when you're alone and you're sick and you're scared, and I mean, I have kidney problems, I had kidney problems 4 years ago. So the first thing I think of when I have diarrhea and stuff is the kidney. So I actually went to the hospital to get tested to make sure it was okay, and it was just a flu, but I mean, it could be something more serious, and so you automatically go in your head, like, what if it's something serious, So I was having a hard time dealing with it, plus the fact that I wasn't on my medication, so I was kind of depressed and kind of, out of it and lonely and stuff, and then I was alone, I didn't have anybody to talk to, I live alone, so it was kind of, scary. And John comes in and gives me a hug, and I'm like, oh, you can get sick. And he's like, I don't care, you look like you need a hug. I'm like, oh my goodness, that was so sweet. So, yeah, I'm happy. I was really quite happy that he did that. You can, I know my brother loves me. He doesn't say he loves me unless it's my birthday, which is kind of a little thing we play kind of thing. He doesn't say he loves me until it's my birthday, and then he'll say it a few times, but I know he loves me. So, and that just proves it, because he gave me a hug when I was sick, and he thought I needed a hug. So, anyways, I don't know why I went on a tangent about that, but I mean, I'm so close to my brothers, and I love that, and my whole family and I are close, and I love that. I don't know what I do without my brothers sometimes, or my dad, but especially my brothers. They're just wonderful. And my sister-in-laws too, but I'm probably more close to my brothers than my sister-in-laws. But anyways, okay, so to the loom knitting. Sorry, big long tangent. Sorry. I don't even know if you guys are going to watch this, because, I mean, this is kind of like on a flim. A flim? What's a flim? Never mind. So, I started this blanket on loom knitting, the 10-stitch loom knitting blanket. I found the pattern on YouTube with, I think it was Kristen at Good Knit Kisses. It was either that or Lumahat, Denise at Lumahat. I think it was Good Knit Kisses. I have on my playlist on the channel, I have a playlist of, and I think it's public, I think you can see it. It's got all the loom knitting patterns from YouTube on there, and on there is the 10-stitch blanket, and that's what I'm doing here. So this is the color I'm doing, if you remember. I haven't done much since last time, but I've done a little bit. So I'm making the square version, so I can't see what I'm doing here, so yeah, that's what it looks like. So all it is these 10 stitches, and then you add on and do a little wrap, and you have to know how to do the U-wrap, E-wrap, or not the E-wrap, I think basically just the U-wrap, purl, and then you also have to learn how to do the wrap and turn. But she, on Good Knit Kisses, shows, I can't talk right. On Good Knit Kisses, it says, she describes how to do the wrap and turn very well, and it's very easy to learn. So I had no problem learning it. It took me a few tries to start off right, but after that it was easy as can be. So yeah, I got that. Put that down there. And then I finally decided, I love that pattern so much that I decided to make that pattern for Ryan and Bev's blanket. And remember, Ryan and Bev are getting married in May, which I have good news. I think I found a ride to their wedding. So yeah, because I wasn't able to get a ride because it's on the May long weekend, and all my friends and family are going to be gone on the long weekend on their own vacations, family vacations. So I wasn't able to get a ride to Salmon Arm where the wedding's going to be. But knock on wood, okay, my friend Candy usually goes away on May long weekend with her family. It's like a siblings retreat, she calls it. And it's just a family vacation with her brother, and her sister, and her brother-in-law and nephew. And they all get together and they go on a big trip once a year. And they always go on May long weekend. Well, I just found out, like 2 days ago, that they're planning it for next year already. And it's going to be in June, not in May. So I said, are you kidding? You come to Ryan's wedding. So hopefully, knock on wood, it works out. Because she did say sometimes the sister plans things at the last minute. And she would almost, I mean, I understand, but she would rather be with her family than go to a wedding of someone she doesn't even know. So I understand, but hopefully I'll get a ride to the wedding. So anyways, I decided for the blanket I want to make them, because I do want to make them a blanket. So I had this color here, and if you remember, this is the color that Ryan had picked out like 3 years ago when I first met him. And I was thinking that he was the one for me, and I wanted to make him a blanket to show him how much I, quote unquote, loved him. I don't know if I actually did love him, but anyways. And he picked out this yarn. And then when he started saying Bev, I realized that it would probably be a little improper for me to give him a blanket from me, because it just seemed a bit improper. So I thought, well, maybe I won't make him a blanket. And then they got engaged, and I thought I'll make them a blanket, and then they can, cuddle up together, and they can have a nice little blanket. So then I showed the yarn to Beverly, and she says, yeah, I like that. So, yeah, Ryan said it reminds him of a Bermuda sunset or something. He really liked it when he first saw it. So I started yesterday the 10-stitch blanket on another loom, because you can never have too many looms. Although I only have 2 right now, because all the other ones I had like 4 of them, but I wrecked them. And I can't seem to fix them. I mean, if I had glue or something, I could probably fix it. It's the pegs came out and bent and stuff, so. But, so I started this. That's the 10-stitch blanket, just started. So it's looking good so far. And I think it looks really pretty. It doesn't really show the color very well on the computer. It's more of a brighter color. It looks more dull on the computer, but it's very pretty. So I've been doing that. I just started that yesterday. So yeah, so let's talk about Ryan and Bev again. Because they're my favorite topic. Because I'm living vicariously through them, because I want to get married and I want to have kids, and I'm living my life through them because, they're getting married and they might have kids, and I can just pretend that it's me. Kind of depressing, isn't it? But anyways, no, just kidding. I'm very happy for them. So, oh, my nose is itchy. Why is my nose always itchy when I do a podcast? I don't know. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh, Ryan and Beverly. So, 3 nights ago, I think, I was up in the middle of the night. I couldn't sleep. So I went on Ravelry, which is probably a very stupid thing to do when you're not sleeping and, you know, you're sick and lonely, and you go on Ravelry and you find a whole bunch of patterns you want to make, and you know you don't have a lot of money and you can't buy all the yarn, and yet all these free patterns. It's very tempting. So anyways, I went on and I found out that you can create bundles. And I found that I love that. So I created a bundle called R&B's Wedding Gift Ideas. And I got a whole bunch, like 50 or something patterns on there of different ideas. Or I think there's only like 20 or 30 right now, but I've got a lot more in my head that I want to put on there. And it's made for public, so you can go look at it. My Ravelry page is Gilmoregirl 39. So it's Gilmoregirl and then a 39 after it. And friend me. I would love to become your friend on it. And so Ravelry, of course, is a free site. So you want to join that. That'd be wonderful. And it's got free and paid for patterns available, which I love. And it's got yarn stores, and you can keep track of your projects. It's just wonderful. I use it basically for patterns. I don't really use it any other way, but oh, my throat's leaving me. So anyways, join Ravelry. It's wonderful, and you can make friends there, and that's wonderful. So join there, and if you haven't joined already, and friend me. Again, it's Gilmoregirl 39. Anyways, that's a little plug for myself. Sorry. But we also have a podcast group on Ravelry. It's not very active. I haven't been on it for a few months now, and nobody's really talking in it. But if you would like to join it, you can, and start a conversation, and we can start talking. I would love to talk to you about things. But we don't really have a lot going on the podcast group. But it is Gilmoregirl's podcast. So just go to the group section and check out Gilmoregirl's podcast, and you'll find it. Anyway, so I went on Ravelry and I created a bundle, R&B's Wedding Gift Ideas, and I just looked at like sachets or sachets. I don't know how to pronounce it. I've heard it pronounced two different ways, but it's little like lavender sachets where you put lavender in a little thing. Well, there's quite a bit of heart ones and stuff, and I'm like, oh, that would be so cute to make for them. So I put a whole bunch of patterns in there. Oh, my throat. So, little sachets that got like little heart ones and little pretty ones. And then they got ones that are called the bridal something or wedding something. And I'm like, I have to make those. They're made for wedding and bridals. You have to make them. I mean, you just have to, right? So I got all those patterns on there. They're all free. And then I got some, what else? I'm going to go through some dishcloth ones because I don't want to make dishcloths for them because I know Beverly loves the dishcloths. Her grandma used to make them, so it brings back good memories for her, so I thought I'd make them quite a bit of dishcloths as well. And maybe some towel toppers, those little little things rings that you button that you put your towels on. And I was thinking of making a towel for them maybe, and some things like that. Just a bunch of things, little things I want to make for them. So I'm going to be starting all that, apart from the blanket I started now, but I'm going to be starting to make little things probably next month or in December and just casually work at it and get some done. So that'll be fun. But if you want to look at the playlist or the bundle, go ahead and look at that at my Ravelry page. Again, it's Gilmoregirl 39, and the bundle is called R&B Wedding Gift Ideas. So, and I'm going to be adding more to that. And I think they're just great ideas just for anybody, but I thought they'd be great for a wedding specifically. So, and I'm not going to make all the patterns. I just put all the patterns I could find onto that bundle so that I could search through them and find which ones I want. So, yeah. I'm obviously not going to do all of them. Anyways, I got to do a tick. I'm sorry. Sorry, that was a tick and I had to do it. It was ready to come. Anyways, yeah, what else? That's all I've been doing. I have sold some more patterns. That's exciting. I sold 4 patterns altogether now. I sold 3 tube sock patterns just recently. And that was my favorite tube sock I have on Ravelry, and it's $2.99, I think, which it seems to be okay. People seem to like it, so they favorited it and everything. So I had 3 people buy it recently, and that's cool. I feel like a real designer now. And if you want to go to Cheryl Lynette Gilmore Designs, that's Cheryl, CHERYL LYNETTE, Gilmore, GILMORE. That's Cheryl Lynette Gilmore Designs on Ravelry. You will find my patterns, and I have quite a bit of patterns on there. I've got some dishcloth patterns, and I've got a couple free ones. The rest of them are paid for because I kind of don't want to put free ones on all the time, but I do put on deals where they go cheaper or they go for free once in a while for a week or something. So be sure to check on that every once in a while to see if your favorite pattern of mine is on for free that week or something. But yeah, so I've got quite a bit of designs. I haven't been selling a lot, but I did, like I said, I just sold 3 of the tube sock patterns. And so that's kind of cool. That's about all I have to talk about. I've been getting some books from the library recently and trying to read, but again, I get sick reading sometimes, so haven't been able to read a lot. I've been listening to some audiobooks. I've been going on Scribd, which is a audiobook and ebook subscription program app, and it's unlimited audiobooks and ebooks for I think it's $12 Canadian, $8.99 US, I believe. It's 12 something for Canadian, and it's a month, and you get unlimited ebooks. Now the audiobooks, they say it's unlimited, but you really can't. There's some books that are from different publishers that they don't allow you to get unlimited. So if you get a certain amount during the month, you may not be able to get more for that month until your next billing cycle. So they're kind of deceitful on that when they say it's unlimited, but there are some of the books you can get unlimited, so some people are really upset about it. I don't really mind because you still get like 15 or 20 audiobooks a month, so it's still good. And it's a lot cheaper than Audible, because Audible you have to pay a subscription fee, plus you have to buy all your books. So, I mean, your audiobooks, but so it's a lot cheaper, and I like it. So I've been listening to some audiobooks and watching a lot of YouTube during the flu. When I had the flu, I watched a lot of YouTube, and I slept a lot, and now I'm just starting to get back into life again. I'm going to be babysitting maybe today. I have to clean my house today because I let it go when I had the flu, so it's kind of really messy, so I have to clean it up and get it looking a little bit nicer. It really looks bad. And, oh, my hair looks bad too. That's not good. Anyways, my rash is almost gone though. I had a big rash here. Like, I get it every few weeks. I get a big rash. And it's like almost gone. I got a little zit now. But other than that, it's like the rash is almost gone. So, happy about that. Because I hate, the worst place to have a rash is on your face. Because, like, you can't hide it. Everybody sees it. It's horrible. But, anyways. I'm sure you needed to know that. Anyways, well, leave a comment below and tell me what you've been working on. And remember to join me on Ravelry. We can have a good discussion and talk and get to know each other. And if you have any questions for me, leave me a question on this, on the discussion, on the oh my goodness, on the YouTube channel below. There's got the description box, and there's comments there you can make. And if you have a question, just give me a shout. And next time, hopefully, I'll be more coherent and able to make more sense. I hope this was okay, though. If you like this video, oh, my nose. If you like this video, remember to give me a thumbs up, as it does help my channel be seen by more people with the more likes you get. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so. We did have one more subscriber recently, And thank you very much to that lady who subscribed. Appreciate it. And oh, my nose, so itchy. Okay, I hope it's not. I hope it's not a cold, because I was feeling kind of sick earlier with like my nose stuffy. So I hope not. Because the flu and the cold have been going around so bad recently. It's horrible. Anyways, have a great day. God bless you and all you do. Thank you very much for joining me. And happy knitting. Bye.